Let's play some Outer Worlds. That's pretty much how I'm gonna spend the rest of the night. I think I'll play for probably like 3 hours and then I will hit the bed. I've been really enjoying. I really enjoyed this game last night. So I'm honestly the whole day I was kind of excited to play some more of this. I have a new perk I can choose. Maybe I want extra XP from companion kills. Just fritzing with the camera. I'm still trying to get things in kind of like a not terrible, you know, angle. I don't know when can I don't know when I can access tier 2. I don't know when that is a thing. You have a base armor rating which adds to any armor you wear. Let's do that. That sounds pretty good. We are in space! Oh wow, so these are all the different worlds you can go to, huh? Oh, we're going to Monarch, I think?
Message from Dr. Wells. We'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Cull Kelly. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood. His part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, by which I mean I have been systemically programmed to do so. How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically.
Yay.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Solid.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Monarch? How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
You can see all the planets in the system. I mean, I just did this. I could have gone to Skila. What am I supposed to be doing? I kind of forget. Radio Free Monarch, Sidequests, Fistful of Digits. Oh yeah. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Oh. Oh, you mean the Groundbreaker is not me? Right. Makes sense. Okay.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Until I find, like, a really good, adequate, like, replacement, probably just keep Parvati. Sorry, Parvati. Nah, she's Havarti. Party selection. Yeah, this is fine. I will eventually want to give the vicar some better armor and weapons, but for now, he's just gonna look like a vicar.
Just checking your ship's manifest.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This hackwood just knocked out one of my workers. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth. This ain't a show. Move along. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a
Oh, this guy seems like another possible companion.
Can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Rash Phoenix.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What a stupid name I chose for myself.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That does super suck.
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I've seen it happen.
Maybe there's something up here I can steal.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Shit.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the Promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life.
Where my friend
that was the start of our independent spirit.
Hanging out on.
Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. All right. He's friendly enough unless
There's a lot of dialogue with this guy.
In the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udam takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Okay.
He's seeing you.
There's a lot of dialogue tree, but also a lot of information to absorb. Most of it I probably did not. But I will try.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the Promenade deck. Anything else I can help you with, mister? Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
What's she like? Is she a good boss?
Good as she can be, I guess. What with all the troubles Groundbreaker's facing. She could stand to lighten up, I suppose. But she tries her best to do right by folks, and that's what matters.
No reason. Don't you trouble yourself over it, Captain.
That was very convincing, miss. I think your captain almost bought it. Right. Back to business.
Yeah.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
What? Where are you?
Go again. Nope. Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Pretty much gonna try and not leave anything.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yeah, I'm super distracted. I'm gonna probably try and do like everything that this game has to offer.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Would like to upgrade my assault rifle. I would also like to get a better assault rifle. Plasma rifle would be kind of cool. What do I have? What am I using right now? I assume this is it. This is a really good gun. I don't know why. Is that what I'm using? Yeah. I got a grenade launcher. Seems kind of extreme. This thing's almost broken.
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
I wonder if there are like better assault rifles, or if you just get the one assault rifle and then you upgrade it a bunch. I do have enough for a mod, so I think I'll probably buy one. Changes the weapon type to shock. Making the gun quieter would be kind of nice. I don't know. This one speaks to me. Changes the damage type to shock. What's that last one? Range weapon spread. Oh, that's it. Increases the accuracy. How do I attach it? Can I just like add it from my inventory? Probably not. I think I need one of those modification things.
You been flying the outer systems route lately?
There's a lot to see in this game, Jesus.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
So like before I go and talk to more people, let's try and complete one of these extra quests here. Yeah, sure. This seems like an easy one. Probably just giving... They probably just give you this one so that you can, you know, find your way around. Who's this guy?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Yeah, what about the hat?
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable. You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker.
Wow, let's get this man a raise.
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint. Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Have a look.
Well, that was a lot. Oh, you can buy the hat. Well, shit. How could I not buy the hat? This is also a very good helmet. Oh, I can't afford both. Buying the hat. I could probably sell some stuff. I don't need this. Or this. I should probably put this on the Vicar. But this I can sell. Alright, give me this helmet as well. Yeah! Oh shit, yeah. Man, I bet you everyone wore this hat. It's a good hat though. I can't deny this hat. Let's get you some real clothes. Oh, you know what? Honestly, your weird clothes are actually pretty good. Well, let's give you a real helmet then. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're good.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If if caught inside, you will be shot on sight. I need a disguise.
What What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
All right. So I guess we're leaving. There's a lot of stuff to do. This is probably one of the last things I should do, but I don't know. It's the first thing I was given, so I'm gonna do it.
This is it. Security.
Before we do, though, plasma. Oh, I can do plasma or shock. Shoot. Let's do shock. I bought it. May as well use it. I can always change it later, I guess. And let's install this. The assault rifle is definitely like one of my favorite weapons right now. So, what is Tinker? Can repair, modify your armor. Well, I guess I'll try tinkering with this sword. I don't care what that means. Oh. Costs 50 bits, and it'll increase the damage. Let's tinker with the assault rifle. I can only do that once. Oh yeah, I meant to give the Vicar a better weapon. Probably has a good weapon. He's got a shotgun. I didn't really like the shotgun. I'll keep it as is though. Yeah. Go ahead and keep that. Get that hack skill up. Let's keep them close. Defensive. Yeah, sure.
Registry to find out which crew ship, the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
Wait, I can't use my ship right now, right?
You mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the Promenade. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Ms. Elson, I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Okay, so never mind this quest for now. There's also an optional side quest on this one. I guess a direct route is not exactly gonna work.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry Flakes.
Hmm.
Now with 12% more crunch.
Yesterday I was talking too much. Today I'm not talking at all.
I don't have time for this.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
You
Made
got
without
sugar
a
cookies?
single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits, Jesus.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Yo, she lied. There's no throw pillow here at all. God damn it. Nice gun. Holy shit. I want that gun. It's a corrosion gun? Yo. Yo. What is this? You can buy a rake. Telescoping staff. I have no idea where this holographic thing is supposed to be. This is a very dialogue-heavy area.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
You sprat fuck. Jesus. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Jesus. Just like go full evil.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Always lie.
How did he die?
Oh no. We're gonna have to lie here.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
No.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
No.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Yeah. I am curious, maybe a second playthrough. I would like to know what happens if you just give up Phineas. It would be interesting to know. Let's just get this up to 50 and then throw some points in this some tech. I'm just gonna bring my three main groups up to 50. And then I'll start looking at specifics, what I want to max out first. You only get a perk every 2 points, huh? Every even level, yeah, okay, makes sense.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery.
Oh wow, you can actually see the heat waves.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the Promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Side
I can't afford
quest.
to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Oh, alright, well.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Solid. Getting kind of a Skyrim syndrome. Everything I try and accomplish just leads to more things I need to do. Whatever the main quest was, it's gone. It's buried in a sea of side quests and plot and lots of things to do. I don't know. I honestly, I'm trying to find the cloak right now. That's what I'm prioritizing ish.
Gracious. I was just sitting.
Why
What
is
do you want then? Anytime.
I have gained purple berry bunch. What? Alright, let's do this heat thing. Give the device to Alex Hawthorne. Holographic shot. Uses... Okay. Well, where did he put it? Let's go shoot something. I do appreciate the dialogue in this game. A lot, actually. But I do also enjoy shooting a thing.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board.
Threatens our way of life.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that. Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Well, I guess I screwed the whole shooting people thing.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stayed here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Oh, look at all these people we could have been shooting right now. Oh, it sucks. But, you know, I can't pass off a good, like, dialogue, exit. Because ultimately, I do find it is more interesting. That's why I find the Vicar to be so interesting, because honestly, I thought he was just a vessel for side quests. And then he turned into something more substantial.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Wonder if those engineers are okay. The system?
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. It may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow. Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Youth these days have no principles.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Nice. What is this? Fizzy tea. Purple berry fizzy tea. Petey. Cheese. Steal tarmac and cheese. Oh, I'm not gonna be stealing anything.
So cozy.
What? When you look at chests, they automatically open, like you're looking inside of them, and it kind of freaks me out.
Bullshit. Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I will steal a little bit. Cause there's some very nice stuff there.
Today's my birthday. Oh yeah?
Fuck your birthday. Today is my birthday. Fuck your birthday. I don't know why that really just amuses me. Oh, that sucks. Only one engineer is getting out alive. I should probably increase my stealth, because I seem to be stealthing actually a little bit in this game. But, you know, I'm okay for now.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Ah, okay, cool.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I assume this is the way. At least we get to shoot something. And these things, I can feel totally fine about that.
But I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Yeah, me too.
I have your back.
Down they go!
Easy peasy. Oh, there's more? What? What? Why am I on fire? Why was I on fire?
Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I wanna shoot though.
Don't mess with us.
I do like that you can just like effectively shut something down by like, you know, just like take out. Oh.
Here we go.
Shoot their legs, cripple them, disarm them. It's fun. I mean, like, it's not like it hasn't been done before, but I don't think it's been done a lot of times. And I find it fun. Ouch. The staff is getting restless. Work around and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. We can really rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be Seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Who are these written by? Oh, JT, and this is the captain, or the engineering. Found some of Chief Geiling's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing, because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma.
Done.
Interesting.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Just make sure I've picked up everything. Whatever. HHB Earth HQ transmitted via probe archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us. We'll never forget what we left behind. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. Wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I renegotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on the ship. If anyone wants to dispute our compromise or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson or family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. I can speak. I can read. I know the words. I know the words. Hello. Yes, words.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Wow. Yeah, level 8. This, Yeah, this seems like a good one. These are all very kind of like, ho-hum perks right now. I can start doing the main quest. I'd like to do some of the other ones first. Talk to Jessie. No. Yeah, this seems like a good one to take for now. I think I will, let me see what time it is. 2:30. I was gonna play until 4. I want to play until 4.
Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Do you guys have a shop here, or is it all spoke for?
But you know, I am a little bit tired today. I played way too late last night.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
So I may end a little bit early
You the one
today.
flying the unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes
Jesus, my
polite conversation.
I just noticed my thing popping up.
You know,
In probably like the worst spot ever.
Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Vicar, do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that disruption?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes. Explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not forced.
Of course you do.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing this one. I didn't really want to do this one because it sounds like a stealth mission, but, you know, whatever. Oh, there you go. Wait, no, is that not it?
Incoming!
I thought I had a hologram. I have no idea how long ago this save is. Probably when I leveled. Oh no, it's quite close by actually.
Followed, were you?
Thank goodness. So I don't understand that one. I thought it said that I would disguise while walking in the restricted area. I am probably being a huge dumbass about this one. Wish there was more variety in haircuts on people. The NPC all feel the same. That is a little bit true. But you know what? Maybe that was just the style. That was the trend. Everyone's got the same haircut because that's just what looks good. There's always that possibility. Did I botch it? Hold on a second. Worst contract.
Do you have what it takes to defend?
Okay, so let's see this again. To use with the holographic shroud. So I need this holographic shroud. Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's on my ship? Oh no, there it is.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you,
I want
boss.
to join your crew.
Fun-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
I've heard enough.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Are you reading off of your hand?
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
How about an interview?
The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
Sure, why not?
You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Probably what I will do is actually keep the vicar off the crew. I mean, like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See you back on the ship, Vicar or Max.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Like, I'm gonna do Vicar's quests, and I will bring him along on planets anyway, but like, I don't feel like he needs to be with me to do his stuff. I might be wrong about that, but I know that seems like a strange thing I just did, considering how much I liked Vicar Max, but
Will be... Oh, it's you.
but you know, I didn't really get the impression that he had to be with me to do his quests. I hope I'm wrong about that, because I probably like him more than Felix. I don't know how important it is for people to be part of your, like, you know, party when you're exploring. Can you, like, kind of see their stories through to their conclusion without having to drag them around everywhere? Where is this holographic shroud? Wait, there's a third level here. Oh, hey, there's a kitchen.
Good to see you, boss.
I think we should part ways.
I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it. Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
He'd probably be in a prison cell.
Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. I wonder if it's still there. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Who's drinking all the purple berry punch? And eating chocolate. Whose is this? In praise of arson. Dissident hunter. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Well, it's not the vicar.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band.
Hey Blue, how are you doing?
It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Yeah. How you been doing? Yeah, what about this book?
The author had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts.
Not bad. I revamped the stream, relaunched yesterday. I've been doing art request segments at the beginning of stream. And playing OuterWorlds, and it's real good.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
Streaming more in the morning. Break into the security. Wait, is that what we're doing? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. Let's do that then. So let's see if I need him. Wait a minute. No, I still need that holographic thing. God damn it. I've been revamping yourself. Oh, nice. Did you have you been like doing stuff to your stream layout and stuff? I know you were like doing some shop.
Shut off the visual feed from my ocular.
And your companions.
Inputs in the captain's quarters. So you're free to discard.
Wow, that's 14,000 XP I could have very easily collected.
Remember that you are not in.
What I will do is I'll take Vicar Max with me this time.
Sure.
I guess I am not going to find out. You want to load something but the default still shows up? Stream elements? What are you trying to load?
Heard from the last is down on 22 that you did.
A GIF? Oh yes, one of the things I wanted to do when I revamped my channel is I wanted to like have custom animated alerts and shit like that, and I did so much research and everyone was like, well, you need to basically have WebMs because GIFs are horrible. I'm like, okay, cool. How do I make a WebM? And the prevailing opinion was, you know, there's a lot of editing software you can use, but I was using what was it now? Hit Films Express, which is free and it's actually very good, but it's not able to use a it's not able to export to WebM yet. Oh shit.
Keep your sights out, friend.
Oh, apparently I'm in disguise right now. I didn't know I had the right steel hoop. Plasma rifle. Oh shit. Yeah, hello. You know. Steel Mardit ID cartridge. Okay, I can't get in there.
I don't have time for this.
Okay, I think I gotta get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. My goose was almost cooked there. The video still keeps playing no matter what I do. And when I got it to work, this audio fucked itself sideways. You made a GIF that worked on Stream Elements, but now the hard part is literally getting the audio to work now. There's which thing are you trying to get to play the audio? Is it an alert? Because there's like very strangely a lot of different ways an alert can play, and sometimes it's not obvious which is which. Which alert is it? Maybe I can tell you where to find it. Oh, these are my friends. I thought they were some dude checking out on me. Yeah, I'm for sure taking that. I'm sorry. I don't like to steal in games, but I don't know what I need to be able to break that. Do I need lockpicking 25? Is that the deal?
Carry on.
Oh, I gotta get out. Oops. Granted, I'm using an MP3. It's like a sub alert. I'm using an advanced worst tank sprite GIF. Let's show the previous video. Sub alert. Cause there's like under, like, are you doing it under the? There's like an alerts box, and then there's like the subs tab, and then there's a bunch of tabs under the subs tab. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I think I want to sell. I guess the grenade launchers aren't as valuable as I thought. Maybe I want to break down one of these. Oh, the plasma rifle's not really that good. Is that on me or is that on Stream Elements? You know how to navigate it? Just happens to bug out from time to time and show the wrong thing. That's really weird. I haven't honestly had that problem. Once I got everything set up, it pretty much works. My lockpick is only 19. So I think I probably should, I need to lock up once and then put some points into stealth. Shit. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do that. So I can't do this yet. But I can do this now, because I finally have my shroud.
Rizzo's knock you out far.
When might we expect you out here again?
You're sure this is perfectly safe?
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The
truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I do work for the board.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of the ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird problem, Blue. My alerts pretty much play. I feel like there are like a lot of subsettings for the alerts, and like navigating them can be a bitch. So it is a little bit on stream elements. It's not exactly straightforward.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Hello.
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 Hello. How are you doing?
I had like 5 different calls.
I guess it's better than losing your organs.
That's why I disappeared.
You disappeared for a long time. That's a lot of calls, a lot of long calls.
Yeah, so I got a call from a friend, and then I got a call from someone else. Who was it? I don't know who it was. And then I called them back, and then I had to go use the bathroom, so I uncalled, and then I called them back again. And then my mom called, and then we talked for like an hour and a half. And now I'm back.
I quite concur.
Well, I beat Oxenfree.
Someone practical for a
You
change.
did?
Yeah.
I will recall
I
my
was gonna watch
collection
it
agent.
later.
Tell Miss
Oh,
Doyle to
wait,
report me
wait.
promptly for her
I'll
first
just, yeah, I'll
assignment.
just go back to it. I'm sad.
Is there anything else you need,
No.
or can I return to my work?
Can you spoil the ending for me?
I don't know what happened. The ending didn't seem to work. I feel like it's a game you're supposed to replay a couple of times, but like when I got to the end, it wouldn't let me proceed or like quit or anything. I had to Alt F4, and then it was like, oh hey, yeah, the last place you were like was like, you know, an hour ago. I'm like, oh well.
Interesting.
Be my guest.
But wait, so what really happened though? Like, it was just like...
I went into the time hole and managed to talk the ghosts into not killing everyone in the end.
Oh, that's nice.
It's kind of unsatisfying, to be honest. And then like you get to talk to your dead brother for like 5 minutes, 5 or 10
is he
minutes.
one of the ghosts?
No, it's weird. The time loop thing doesn't really it just doesn't really add up. I don't know. I feel like it's a game I have to come back to and like kind of figure out.
Interesting.
A luxury
That's interesting.
stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
I want to play the game now. It's on Steam, right?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So no.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably
I'm talking
no.
to this mustache. He's got a pretty good mustache.
You refer to the radiator issue. Oh,
Earlier today, I was talking
I was
to
sweating
a
constantly.
resident, and
Chief Tennyson certainly.
this makes sense. You're gonna see why it makes sense. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to go to Kickback today, but I can't go anymore because I'm sick. And he was like, oh, well, maybe I can wear a wig and go as you. And I was like, there's no way they're gonna believe that. My mustache is so much better than yours. And that's it. That's the joke.
That's good.
Gracious, no. I can't imagine what gave you that idea. I only facilitated communication between the board and Chief Tennyson. It's not my fault she was stubborn. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it.
I'm gonna go
you can
crazy.
be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you? Excitable.
The big kids are talking. Well, between these two answers.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the ground.
He's got a sweet mustache.
Eyes, ears, and busy
He got a
little
nice
hands.
mustache.
He's got a very tiny goatee as well.
I have few complaints.
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Precisely.
It just, I saw this picture and it just says, always carry zip ties so you can fuck with people who park like assholes. They fucking zip tied a shopping cart to this person's door handle.
But they're at a shopping mart. They can go buy scissors.
I mean, I think that looks like a Home Depot. I don't know what that is.
Even better.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to go buy scissors.
Yeah, that's true.
Money.
I don't want. Why is that an option? Don't fucking let me sell out my friend. I've already said no 100 times.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Oh no, another companion?
Oh man. Another person to get killed.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jessie hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
God, I hate this.
Yo, we got a doctor! Yo, be my nakama.
Oh.
Shut up, let's go.
Yeah, they said. I bought some slippers today.
What Pokemon do they look like?
They're proboscis monkey slippers.
They are shaped like an animal. I was on the right track here.
Yes. I don't regret anything. They are orange though. I think maybe that's my one regret.
Why is that a regret?
Because I wear black.
So now you wear black and orange. It's very Halloween.
It's November.
I had a question about your...
Doesn't matter. Halloween is a way of life and a fashion statement now.
It's for everyone.
Also known as the Grand Plan.
Halloween is forever.
One can achieve
Oh.
parity. Oh, right. You had a question.
I kind of want these. Oh. Oh my god, wait, have you ever heard the argument, like, is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
Isn't the answer yes?
Yes.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater.
I mean, that's a silly argument.
What do you mean?
That's a
It's
silly
still
argument.
an argument nonetheless.
Yeah. No.
I mean, most arguments are stupid, but they're still argued.
I think I'll try Felix for this mission. A glass for every class. Rizzo's Spectrum.
I forgot I typed so aggressively.
Yeah, but it's not coming in super clear this time, so it's actually kind of nice. It's like the pitter patter of tiny mice.
Oh, I like that description.
Tiny mice typing on a keyboard.
It is Tiny Mice Hands. It's not as like strong because I'm on my earbuds on my phone. Here, conjuring my voice into the stream.
Long-time criminal, gangster, Tiny Mice Hands.
Tiny Mice. Oh, I sent the slippers in the thing. If you ever get the chance.
Oh,
there's some pretty
yeah.
dope ass slippers. Oh, you died, I think.
No, that was a slow-mo of me killing someone else. What the fuck?
Oh.
It's like something out of the Yellow Submarine.
Are you talking about the Nowhere Man?
Yeah, it does look like the Nowhere Man.
Jeremy Hillary Boom. PhD.
They're so good, actually. I actually love those slippers. I was expecting to not love them.
Yeah, I was, because we just started a no shoes in the house rule.
Oh, but slippers are okay.
But slippers are fine, because they've never set foot on the outside world.
They'd never set slip on the outside
Yes,
foot.
exactly. Correct. They'd never set a slip on the slipper of the slip.
It actually bothers me how very cute those slippers are.
Right? I saw them. I like searched up cute slippers, and then these were the first ones to pop up. I was like, I need them.
Hey,
I need
Jacob.
them now.
How you doing? I'm so glad you've arrived, because now there's literally anybody in chat to talk to. I'm banking on the... No. Listen, I said in the chat. In the Discord is a very different situation. You just got back from work? What do you... What'd you do? Womp womp. Have you played this game yet? Yo, did I tell you about my new sponsorship with Epic Games? That's a lie. Just shooting things. Oh man, we've been doing like dialogue for the last 2 hours, so now shooting things feels just like very refreshing. Oh, there's a lot of these guys actually.
Yeah, there's a ton.
I forgot to set Felix to be like restrained.
Yikes.
He's just like jumping right in there.
He said yeet. God. Oh, you what? Was that you with the moon mask?
Yeah, I have a moon mask. Look at my moon mask. This is my name. This is me. Rash Phoenix, intergalactic swabber.
I don't. Oh god. I like it, but it also scares me at the same time.
This is what I sound like. No, I like to swab.
Swashbuckle.
Swabbuckle.
Swashbuckle.
You just bought it today? How did you buy it? You bought it on your Xbox? Oh, that's right, you do have an Xbox, don't you? I forgot about that. I'm not making fun of you.
PS4. It's
PS4.
PS4.
Oh wait, no, wait a minute. It's Walking Limp that has an Xbox, my bad. He's playing it on the Xbox. Should I open this up?
PS4. How much is the game?
Yes, I mean in Canada it's $80. What?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, fucking video games are expensive. And like 90% of them are garbage.
Yes. Oh, so it's $60.
You know what? That's overly cynical. I take that back. I would say 90% of like AAA games are garbage. I probably will take that back in about 2 seconds, but honestly. $60 USD, yeah, $80. $80 dues. $950 dues. Bidet. It's one of my favorite episodes. Are you laughing at something else? What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at this picture. It's like my brother got a Pikachu suit and my dog tagged him and just the dog is just floating in the air. He's like biting the Pikachu head. Yes.
You don't have an Xbox? Well, that explains it. That explains everything, honestly. Oh yeah, Jacob, I hear you're out of a job. I'm really sorry, man.
Oh, what?
Really sucks. Yeah, did you hear?
No, I didn't hear.
Oh fuck, I deserve this karma. Kotaku's going down.
Okay.
You want to say you hate me even though you're not even affected by this? Like, I honestly deserve that. You should say it. Like, on Jacob's behalf. I don't deserve viewers.
I mean, no, I can still hate you for thinking of a joke. I think I'm allowed.
Oof. Time to kill some raptors. Oh, I like that little jump that he did there. That was fun. Oh, raptor. Ouch. Yo, feel free to kill him. Thank you. Yo, what part of stay close to me don't you guys understand? The fuck is wrong with you? Just fucking run right up to him and melee him. But also fuck Deadspin. Is Deadspin the company that bought up Kotaku? I know very little about what's going on, to be honest. I care so very little.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, someone who works for Kotaku is probably a good person. I mean, they're all probably good people. I just don't like Kotaku. But that's not Kotaku's fault. It's because I don't like gamer culture.
Oh, wow.
Technically, it's Geo Media.
God, this is such a funny post.
So I bet you don't want to spoil this game for yourself, Jacob. You probably don't want to watch me play it, which sucks for me because I'm gonna lose my only viewer. But I don't I'm sorry. Listen, most of my shit, like, you know, Jacob could come in Discord and then I would say there's no one in chat. That's the way I look at it. You must understand.
All right. Okay. I mean, I'm here. I can still type.
You don't care? Okay, well, I mean, luckily right now I'm taking on a very uninteresting side quest. So it's... After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit, see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processor core again and giving it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. This sounds like me whenever I'm building a PC.
Sounds like me whenever I need a couple good whacks.
Wow.
Hi.
Sounds like me whenever I need to whack off.
Oh, hi, Jacob.
Hi.
I was very confused.
Yeah. That happens when I come into the room.
Oh, hi. Hello.
People just get confused.
People just get confused and tired.
Confused and tired. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to bed.
No, Noelle. You should not take this opportunity and extra free time you have to actually rest and accomplish things.
Deal with them mumps.
Deal with them mumps.
Okay, look.
Bumps.
We're not gonna fucking talk about my mumps.
We're not gonna
Oh yeah, that's gonna stop me.
I mean, there's not much to say, right?
I will drive to Sacramento or whatever the fuck you are, and I will end you.
That is disturbingly accurate.
I can climb this mountain. Yo, you see this mountain? I can climb this mountain.
Or is the mountain climbing you?
No, actually I can't climb that mountain. God damn it, Todd Howard. I just wanted to climb the mountain. Fuck sakes. Ow, I broke my leg.
You know who else said God damn it, Todd Howard?
Who's that?
Obsidian. And that's why they made this game.
That's true. Yeah, fucking killing wildlife is very satisfying.
I love how they released that Fallout first thing.
From the makers of the good Fallout. Oh no, you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, to try to like it's no coincidence that that came out right before OuterWorlds.
Yeah.
And how it just completely backfired on them.
So amazingly did it backfire on them.
And you know what the best part is?
I know nothing about video games, so no. Invite me.
So what's the best part?
So the Fallout first thing, Noelle, is Fallout 76. You know, that game that you've probably seen about 1,000 articles saying, "God damn it, this is horrendous."
Oh yeah, I read about it. I was like, why?
Yeah. So they have a premium service to it called Fallout First, which I don't know what the monthly thing for it is, but for a year-long membership, it's $100. Mind you, this is a game you're already paying $60 for. And
That's whack.
I don't know the complete feature list, but the two big ones were you can make a private server, and you can get a item box that's an unlimited item box. So if the servers weren't private, people could still get into them. And the item boxes deleted items you put into it.
Oh.
And you
I
know
swear to God, Todd Howard made a wish with a monkey's paw. There's no way. You can't convince me. It's just the things that they do are just like they seem to every time fail in some kind of really ironic, twisty way.
But wait, Aaron, that's not the best part.
I've been tracking, but you go ahead.
See, the best part is the one part that does work is on players' names who have Fallout First. They get a little icon on there, so all the upper poverty players can see it, and that has led to a class war in the game. Where you have groups of people beating the shit out of Fallout First players, and then Fallout First players making Reddit posts about how they need to make gated communities.
Fuck.
It's honestly the truest representation of society that we live in one as well. All I'm saying.
Well, that's what we want to do, but we can't do.
Literally eat the rich.
Literally eat the rich. Eat Todd Howard.
I mean, I have not played 76, but I'm pretty sure I would be shocked if there isn't a cannibalism option in that game.
That's the last of him.
I just realized this is something I hadn't thought about yet till just now. No, I thought about that a lot. There's no grenades in this game. There's a grenade launcher, but there's no like special grenades, and you can like pull one out, and seems like that's the kind of thing. There's no mines or anything. It's just gunplay, which is fine. I like gunplay, but I mean maybe there is later.
Can you shank things?
Can I change what?
Can you shank things?
Oh, there are melee weapons, yes.
Yes, that's
I
what
mean,
you need.
I'm going off my experience from New Vegas, but usually, I mean, I remember there being like landmines and grenades and shit in that too, so I'd imagine at some point it would.
I did really like that trailer. It was like from the makers of the good Fallout games.
I'm dead.
They know.
They know. And the only thing that I did, debatably I would say objectively was bad about the Fallout games, which is the facial animations, is actually really good in this game. Oh, yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, this game is perfect.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying this, but this game is literally Obsidian saying we do not need to be hooked onto Bethesda anymore.
Yeah.
Because at least with New Vegas, like they literally had a short amount of time, and they just had to basically use like the Fallout 3 engine and just try to get it going.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I mean, like this game so far is excellent. I actually enjoy it far more than I did any of the Fallout games. Just a perfect combination of like, witty storytelling, good dialogue, pretty fun gunplay. It's just good. I have played New Vegas and I liked it, but I never could get into the Fallout like universe.
Just that kind of setting in general.
Yeah, it's just like very dreary and it takes itself pretty seriously. Yeah. I mean, I know there is humor in Fallout, but you really kind of have to dig to get it. And it just like for me, I don't know. It never really kind of struck a chord. I've done this a few times now since I've been playing Outer Worlds. I respect the shit out of New Vegas. It wasn't for me.
So I like New Vegas. I don't like 3 or 4 that much. And the reason I've kind of come up with it is because I like that they blend like wasteland thing with the kind of western setting.
Okay.
Like I like that kind of Wild West thing about it more than I like the actual Fallout parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been a huge like fan of like post-apocalyptic settings. It's just kind of like, I mean, it's a wasteland. Unfortunately, like I think it's unfortunate that like I really did not like Fallout 4, but I do think it was kind of unfortunate that I didn't like it because I thought they finally kind of struck a nice balance for like making that world seem pretty and interesting.
Hey, Miss Parvati, come for a visit?
I don't know, Fallout 4.
Just helping this fella.
I don't like, because there's like a divide of like people who despise it and people who really like it. I'm just like, it's okay. It's better than 3.
Fallout 4?
Yeah.
I think he'd be in the minority on that one.
Yeah, probably would be. I said like it better than. I
Hey,
think
Yuka.
I think 3 people were just, I don't know.
I think graphically 3 is obviously the worst, but like in terms of the storytelling and actual RPG, I think that 3 is still superior. 4 just seems so disingenuous and like so played out. Like you were given probably the most generic motive, and then you get dumped into the game. It's like, cool, you can dismantle your baby's crib. It means nothing to you. You get like 3 screws or whatever.
Let's put it this way: that main questline is not the reason is I like it more than 3.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. I guess the main quest line is not something you really should compare
And to be fair, that's the same
RPGs
with
with.
all the Fallout games, I think.
This one included, honestly.
Hello, Blue.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
But no,
Here we are.
I don't know.
Birdie.
I'm not even talking about like
Cause of death.
graphically because that's not even
Let's just
fair
say
because
overwhelming
one's from
physical
like
trauma. Bert was the
not
local
early,
preacher
but like kind
before
of
Max
midway
took
through
over.
the
Always
PS3
was
generation.
quick to remind us
Not
that we all
PS3,
get what
whatever
we
that.
deserve.
The PS3, you know that generation.
I'll just need your
Yeah.
signature here.
And
here,
then the upper one
here,
is like
here,
a not
and here.
like early on for
Got any
the
more fingers for me?
for the one right after that. So it's like that's not even
Gil
fair.
Antrim.
Honest.
Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Space.
I'm just handing in some fingers. No
Remember him?
biggie.
He was just a kid
My
last I
legs
saw
itch.
him. Shame.
Fingies, bro.
Still one
Fingies.
outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger,
Fingies.
Dipped in chocolate.
Have you ever tried old lady fingers?
Mabel's age
I suck them on a daily basis.
left-handed. Let's just say no longer applicable.
I keep a casket with my grandmother. You know, I'm gonna abandon that sentence. Hold on.
Aaron.
Get your hands off her patient's medicine. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink.
Not
Here's all
even
the
cold
compensation
yet.
burned, plus a bonus.
She's pretty cold.
Oh, that's my cue to get something to drink.
You've done such a bang-up
The
job
house is
hunting down
cold
our
too.
workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Because they
Congratulations.
there's no, we don't have to pay the electricity bill anymore.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people. Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn to
Nice
Zerg,
pauldrons.
some turn Marauder.
I like those
None of them get my
pauldrons.
sympathy.
Them
The
some
pomegranate.
Fist of the North Star Paul.
Did you just say he's a hologram?
I said pomegranate.
Pomegranate?
Yeah.
That's really not much better.
Everybody likes Adrenatine.
Look,
It is the finest
I
medical
think
drug
I have
ever
a
developed
pass.
by Spacer's Choice.
I really
Much better
like
than
those
that crap
slippers.
Cleo petals.
A month pass?
Sure, a little too much Adrenatine.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
But
pass based on those slippers.
if overdosing
I
of
have
Adrenatine
a
turns you
proboscis
into a
monkey
lunatic, you have only
pass.
yourself to blame.
Hey, Jacob, you want to see a commission I did today?
Violent psychosis is a well-documented
yeah, sure.
and legally
Oh
accounted
my
for side
God.
effect of Adrenatine.
Let me get on there.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh no. Is this what I think it's gonna be?
It's Noelle in her room, being illuminated by her phone, waiting for the text from her boyfriend, which will never arrive.
Oh, that's dark. Is that a limp commission?
But he made me something in return.
How did you know? Hold on. Noelle, I get to do this because I did do the recompense commission for Noelle. Free of charge. This is good.
Yeah, I got corgi.
Oh, look at the little corgi butthole.
You know?
I'm very proud of my work here.
Yeah, I like the little doggy butthole.
I also did a high def butthole complete with poop.
But does it pucker?
I don't know. You get what you want out of that. Are those sushi corgis? You know it. I think I'm gonna make this a print.
A sushi corgi?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this a print and then shove it in my store and profit.
To be fair, it's a pretty good print.
It is pretty good. It was a very good commission.
Thank you.
No, for real. I wish I had the brain for that kind of stuff. I don't know what people want, you know? Oh, hey, you know what? Let's do a buddy raffle. How about that? Jacob, are you in the buddy raffle? Let me see here. You are not. You want to jump in?
Sure. Let me get back.
I'm raffling off Fula. You want to see Fula?
I think I was here last night for Fula.
Yeah.
Is it still like redeem _
Yeah, you can do like buy buddy or redeem buddy, yeah. No, you don't have to do a dash, it's just space.
Oh. I meant to do.
No worries. In the interest of full transparency, I'm gonna raffle this buddy without death. Because I can't take it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yo. You had a slightly less than 9% chance of winning, Noelle. You won it. Like,
well,
it's fucking incredible, honestly.
You can take your little buddy and you can nuzzle up to him and you can give him mumps.
Mumps are not transferable to buddies.
I call bullshit.
Buddies don't get sick. They only get dead.
Oh shit, I won?
Yeah, you won.
Oh fuck, that's...
What's on your
I
mind?
really wanted Fulan. Now I have, fucking...
You have Bim's sibling.
Bim's sibling. Oh yes, I'm excited. I enjoyed this information. Thank you.
I think I'm done in this area. I don't think there's anything else going on here.
So, I've seen some posts about this game.
Yeah.
My favorite being Space Capitalism Simulator.
Yeah.
How accurate would you say that is?
Very accurate. Painfully accurate. In a good way. I mean, it's on the nose, but it knows it's on the nose. So it kind of, leans into the punch and, embraces it both ironically and unironically. So you can enjoy the game on a serious note, and you can also enjoy it on a kind of comedic note. What do you mean I can't fast travel near hostels? There are hostels nearby? The fuck you mean? Where are these hostels? Where are they?
I don't know.
Jacob, where are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello.
Squeaking commences. Sealed. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that you're sick. I wish you were not.
Me too. I just realized the background changes colors.
Yeah, you didn't notice that. I worked hard on that.
Whoa. I think I like noticed, micro noticed. Like I would be like, background's a different color, and then I would look again, and it's like, well, it's not changing, so.
I tried to make it very slow because I really didn't want it to be distracting.
I mean, you definitely aimed. You got there.
Solid. What the fuck? I just paid lockpicks for something I could already do. I wasted those lockpicks. I'm too lazy to load also. It's sealed! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can steal if I want to. Okay, I guess I will steal. I mean, I just
What a
paid
steal.
by Grubthor's hammer. What a savings. Oh, hey. Mag picks. I'm pretty sure I just got the picks that I used to get in here. Plasma cutter. Yo, you can't fool me. That's a Halo sword.
So, you know what's gonna be fun?
What's that?
Guess what's happening right now? Or I believe it's happening.
What's that?
BlizzCon.
I'm very tired of hearing about Blizzard.
Who just joined? Oh, hi, Troy.
What about Blizzard?
Fuck sakes. Solid.
I'll just keep this short and say they usually have a Q&A session every year, and that will be a very funny video to watch, if they still have it.
You think Red Shirt Kid will be there?
Do you guys have autism?
Oh no.
Hey, he asked it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I didn't ask that. I asked if Red Shirt Kid would be there.
No, I mean, the Red Shirt Kid, that's what he asked, right?
Yeah, he could ask you a different question. He's
How
not
was
bound
your
to that
D&D,
line.
Troy?
It was fine.
Cool.
We
did some bookkeeping.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, the first half of the session was RP store purchasements. Yeah. We bought stuff.
Always a fun sesh.
Yeah. And then we got a sending message that the king of somewhere, of Seldont, the king of Seldont was on a boat.
Uh-huh.
And he was coming to attack somewhere. I forgot where because it didn't matter because we just teleported to the boat.
Did the note read, "I'm on a boat, motherfucker"?
No, he didn't have flippy floppies either, so you can be thoroughly disappointed now.
I'm still. So we were supposed to start a D&D, like prep sesh. Because like
Man, you
we
didn't
had
even
someone...
let me get to the good part.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wow.
Putting my hands up. All right, continue.
So while we were on the boat, the plan was simple. We were going to get onto the boat, kidnap the king, and then teleport the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Which was all going very well until we tried to teleport the fuck out of there, and it didn't work because there was two demigods that were intervening. So two demigods showed up. One of the demigods summoned a kraken, and I banished the kraken to the plane of elemental air. We killed the two demigods and then teleported the fuck out of there.
Y'all killed the demigod?
Look up at night.
Yes, so the demigods were mad because it was the son and daughter of not Thor that we killed the session before.
Yeah, this not Thor thing is very confusing.
Yeah, we won't go into that, but...
No, explain it. Now I'm curious.
Okay, so when I say not Thor, what What comes to mind?
Thor.
Yep. There you go. You got it.
That's like what? That's like, hey, let's play a game, a word association game. What's the first word you think of when I say ketchup? Ketchup.
So not Thor was mad because we took his hammer, and then one of the party members altered the hammer. And the alterations made it so that not Thor could not use his hammer.
Is it called
just
not
like burned
Mjolnir?
his hand.
Oh.
And he got mad. So he started to fight us. And then we beat him up. But we're mere mortals. So we couldn't kill him. So
Crew members, Ellie and
some
Max are
high
engaged in a
celestial
heated
being
discussion in
came
the
down
kitchen.
from my godhood and granted us the power to kill gods. So now we're able to kill gods. But if we were told if we were to ever abuse the power, that they would not be happy, obviously.
They're gonna come down and kill you themselves.
Yeah, basically.
For a reason.
Why?
Not really that simple, but yes, fine.
Which, yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, and is that where that ended?
Is
Yeah.
it my purpose?
That's the gist of it. There's
Something on your
more semantics to it, but that's all you really need to know. That's why the two demigods are mad, because they were his children. We killed their father. They were upset, so they came to kill us.
And they died instead.
And they died instead, like all things that we've encountered so far, luckily.
Like a bunch of gamers.
This is kind of like that time that I ran over goblins with a wagon.
What the fuck?
Now, Noelle, we've already been over this. You can't just call kindergartners goblins.
Oh my god. I think the strongest thing we've killed
lordy.
in the campaign is hags.
Hags.
Hags. A coven of hags.
I fought a green hag once.
So
But
to
I-
answer more questions, we are level 19 now.
We've arrived at the
Jesus, you're approaching godhood.
So, at level 17, we got epic boons from a different adventure that happened where my god had to basically save us by completely destroying our bodies and reforming new bodies, which made all of us celestial.
Have either of these
So we got mythic powers. So we
Sweet.
already reached godhood like a while ago.
Oh.
But now we're
old
like,
news, I guess.
now we're getting into territory where we can actually compete with gods.
Oh.
That's fun.
Oh, you think so? You would think so.
I mean, yeah,
If
there's
you're
a
here
there's
for
a
this
higher
week's
risk of
magazine club
dying,
meeting.
but
You're a
No,
touch
there's
late.
like that's not even the problem, really. The problem is you just have
Yes,
so
dearie?
much more to deal with.
Take that darling ship of yours down to Rosewood.
You have just
where
like
that distress
all of
signal I
you
told
that you
about
have to
came
deal
from.
with, which is a
And fair
lot.
it shouldn't be
Low levels,
You have
low
all
profit.
of
anytime.
what could happen. Like 3 of our party members have the wish spell now, so
the what?
the wish spell. It's a spell that you can just wish for stuff.
Oh.
Which could be anything to the DM's discretion.
How is that not game breaking?
It is. It's my least favorite spell in the entire game. Because it's just dumb. So with the wish spell, our wizard has made simulacrums of himself to cast the wish spell to give us permanent resistance to damage types and has done that about 20 times now, so we're resistant to everything.
So he literally wished for more wishes.
No, so when you create a simulacrum, they're an exact copy of you, but cannot regenerate.
Welcome back, Captain. How
So
can I be of assistance?
he didn't wish for more wish spells. He just created more
Yes,
wish
Captain.
spells
Beginning playback
with a
now.
different spell.
That's visceral death.
Yeah.
That seems really broken, and I don't even play D&D.
Yep, no, that is
No,
broken.
that is broken.
Anyone's receiving this,
Yep.
please send help.
The fact that we're resistant to literally everything in the game is very broken, yeah.
That seems like it maybe ruins the game.
We are now capable of accessing
Yeah, we're
the
just trying to
Roseway
get done
landing
with the
pad.
story.
Yeah, so
Corporate
How
protocol
long has
requires
this
that
story
all
gone
distress
for?
signals include a list of key
It's
personnel
been maybe
for
like 6
retrieval.
months or so.
The embedded
Oh
names
my
are
god.
Anton
Well, no,
So
I mean,
not
I know
long.
it's been
and
like,
Orson
yeah,
Shaw.
it's not that long.
I mean, honestly, it blows my mind that first of all, that you've been playing a D&D game for 6 months. Because I mean, for me, a lot of games kind of fall apart. There's very little continuity or consistency. B, that you're level 19 in only 6 months.
Well, so it's one of those things, right? Like if you were to run Dragon Heist, which is a pre-made, and Gold Hoarders whatever,
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
which is the sequel to Dragon Heist.
Right.
That's maybe like a 2-month thing playing once a week, and that's a level 1 to 20. So it really just depends on the story.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
we've had a
my-
lot of interaction with Godhood, so it makes sense that like
No
we're
guards, huh?
advancing just a lot
I like this
faster
place
than
already.
you normally would.
Have you guys ever done Undermountain?
No.
Oh shit. Something for the future. Honestly, if I had a
is
level
that made
20
for
character.
5e yet?
Sorry? Yeah. The Mad King, the Mountain of the Mad King is a supplement 5th edition book you can get that has it. If I was level 20, I would like actually ask my DM if I could do that, just because like I'm curious how deep that rabbit hole goes.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10.
Honestly, like my favorite D&D times is like levels 1 through 10.
Same. That is definitely the most interesting time because it's like when the game has the most risk. But then again, you have the least
Risk is all
amount.
determined by like the DM though, right? Level 1 is really the riskiest level. Because anything can one-shot you and you can one-shot anything.
I think I'm over encumbered. Oh yeah, I am.
tired.
Oh Jesus Christ! You tired?
What is that? Yeah, I am. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm being corroded to death.
Oh, actually, we were going to play this.
What?
This was actually going to be one of the next ones that we were going to play. Was
Oh, the Mountain of the Mad King?
Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which is
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
which tackles the Undermountain. Yeah,
Shit,
no,
yeah, man.
This is the one I'm talking about. This is the second part to Dragon Heist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Dragon Heist is 1 through 5. Dungeon of the Mad Mage is 5 through 20, which is like just a series of dungeons that are just like completely fucked. So it's likely that we do play this at some point.
I never really saw it as a sequel to Dragon Heist.
At least for 5e, it's like a direct sequel.
Okay.
This
I know that
adventure
they
picks
both
up where Waterdeep Dragon Heist leaves off, taking characters of 5th level or higher all the way to 20th level should they explore the entirety of Halester's home.
Sorry.
Which I could definitely see, like, it picks up where Dragon Heist leaves off, but I don't think it has to at all. Dragon Heist has like a pretty solid end, or you could just end it.
And me.
Okay, you're done. Goodbye. You're
Thank
ended.
you.
The end.
Fiend.
Fiend.
I was having coffee with my roommate today, and he was like, I'm like so done. I want to go like listen to some hateful music. Wait, no, I don't want to listen to some hateful music. I'm like, okay, you want to like listen to some Enya, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, who can say it? And he's like, no, please stop. You'll make me cry.
Did he cry?
No.
Did you stop?
It was just like really funny to me.
Did you stop?
Did I stop? Of course I did. Those are the only lyrics I know of that song.
I mean, you just do what I do. It is.
I forgot what my character looks like. You know what? No, he's a moon man.
He's a moon man.
He a moon man.
He looks good as a moon man. I just wish he like had a matching suit and not like this Iron Man suit he has going on.
What would you have me wear? Look, I got this one. That's pretty good.
I mean, you could just wear nothing at all.
Let's see what that looks like. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God.
You brought this on yourself.
He doesn't look that bad.
You know what? I think this is a correct choice. I'm going to put this on my, Parvati.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Ah, hell yeah.
Damn,
This guy is
Parvati
going to
looks-
get goggles. How can you not give this kid goggles? That actually looks amazing.
You're a goggle.
Yeah, you're right. I appreciate you. Dad,
Smart.
I'm writing this on... Yeah, that's a sound effect. You can buy it with points now.
Daniel.
I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry. I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We're doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. Dad, do me a favor. Burn this journal. I am not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. For his corporate's concern, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. No, I can't burn the journal. Sorry, kid. You're going to hell.
Capitalism in space.
Who can say
Sorry.
It sounds like there's a cushy blanket between us and Noelle. It's like some kind of Noelle force field.
Sorry.
A Noel field, if you will.
You guys remember Ants? Ants was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
I liked it until I found out Woody Harrelson was super creepy.
Are you talking about Woody Harrelson or are you talking about Woody Allen?
Woody Harrel, or not Woody Allen. God, sorry.
Woody Allen Harold. Son.
Harold Allen.
Haroldson. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I done had enough of this shit.
I done had enough of this shit.
Hello.
No one said nothing about
Hello.
fighting
Hello.
Hello.
You finally you're just about making your mic actually sound like shit. It's good.
Am I?
Yeah, I don't know what you did. You put a filter on it or something, but you got that kind of rattling mic sound going on.
Who does?
A Perplex.
No, this is a different microphone.
Oh, really?
You're a
You're
different
powerful
microphone.
free with that tongue of yours.
What are you doing? Are you cooking a pizza?
You got me. Just testing your metal. Not much fight left in me anyways.
Is who cooking a pizza?
You.
No.
Alarms went off,
But
wraps broke loose, and I hightailed
It's
the
1
Saturday
a.m.
to the wall between me
It's
and
Saturday, my dude. The food.
Well, technically.
Scientist, name of
Do people
Anton
ever
Crane.
really view things
Someone
that way?
said he's panicked
No.
inside the comm center.
You know, I.
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac.
Here, Noel. Here.
Anything else you'd like to know?
It's fine. Corgis.
Look at that,
Corgis.
let the corgi butthole soothe you.
This is the only saving grace. I'm so miserable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's inappropriate to laugh at.
Shit.
I just.
You told me that weren't allowed.
I don't want to be in this room anymore.
Got me.
I don't want to be in this room anymore. I want people to call me. You had 5 phone calls today.
I did. But it's not as fun as being
makes
with
the
them.
best pharmaceuticals
Yo,
in
who the fuck calls
Better than
somebody
nature.
5 times?
Not like that
Different
Five
people.
different people.
choice pedals.
5 different people called.
I don't know.
I was
Sounds
missed.
fishy.
Yeah, fuck you. You're fishy. I'm
It's
sorry.
like the
Here's-
least
Taking
accurate
bids right now for a commission of Perplex as a fish.
I'm actually gonna do one for Bim with mumps, but that works too.
Solid.
You don't even know what a Troy looks like.
I mean, I actually do, but also there is a canon Perplex.
There's a cannon.
You picked a hell of a day to visit.
Yeah.
I'm Vaughn.
What does he
Yeah.
look like?
Vaughn Cortez.
He rarely
Somebody-
comes up.
Vaughn
Somebody
Cortez.
commissioned
But just Vaughn's fine. Really.
a Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Over in the main labs.
That's interesting.
I rabbited back here when I realized that
That's
gunshots,
interesting.
not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in
I
here,
mean, I'm sure it's
I don't
better
know,
than Cannon.
hours? Too long.
What do you mean? Canon Noel is very good.
I'm doomed to wear a pink dress for the rest of my life.
It wouldn't be canon if he didn't have consistency.
Look.
Fine. You know what? I'll do a One Piece-esque costume change just to sell more action figures.
When's the big simple time skip?
Yeah, Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me?
That was last
When I
week.
started shooting the place
Oh,
up,
yeah.
I was first out the door.
I came back and everything was weird
Something
and different arbitrarily.
that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
It's okay. In a couple of weeks, sorry, scratch that, months, I'll do flashbacks to me talking to Rayleigh and remember that I actually remember how to actually do hacky. Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then you'll remember enough for brother you never talked about for some reason.
Yep. They had amnesia.
Wait, what?
Like,
yeah, this metaphor is kind of getting a hand, I think.
like it's ridiculous that at one point when those two were together, they mentioned.
I've been
They
extracting
would-
organic compounds from raccoons.
I mean,
Compounds that have,
you know,
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
Yeah.
in certain social
Yeah.
situations,
Yeah.
personal situations,
benefits.
Hey,
where
let
you
me
might
get
want
away.
to
Tragic love life?
enhance your charisma.
Is
Yeah.
it? No, enough.
Alright. I gotta know, so it's not gonna happen.
Sure, of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road.
Anyway.
It's not
That
the
you
old
gave-
public lab, the one past that, built into
What?
the
Is it that you gave him mumps?
I mean, that's still a possibility, but no.
Hmm.
I did have to make an awkward phone call.
I'm really finding it hard to focus on this guy's story, and it's not anyone's fault but my own.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I literally just said it. Fuck!
I know, but I feel bad. I'm always gonna say sorry. I'm so sorry.
My equipment's in the lower level.
Yo, to take your mind off of it,
myself. Dissection
look
tables and
at
whatnot.
the CPU.
It should have been running this whole time.
CPU?
Just grab the results and bring them here.
It looks like it's got fucking cheese on it.
It's
Swiss cheese.
fucked.
Is it?
It's fucked, dude.
Is that yours?
What is?
No.
Oh my
Just take a look
god,
at
that
it
looks
there.
horrible.
The pins are all smashed.
They're all fucked up.
Oh my lord.
How does that even happen?
Can
I
you
don't
try
know.
it? Can you fix that?
Oh.
Just a man with pliers.
Very tiny pliers.
Just imagine you get all of them straight, and you're on the last one that you need to fix, and it just breaks off.
I was picturing.
You spent 10 hours getting all of these pins perfectly straight, and the very last one just completely breaks off.
You could still fix that.
You can still fix that.
Well, I was thinking like he's like just kind of like the last one's just being really stubborn, and then he accidentally scrapes the pliers across all of the pins.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
How do you even do that? Like what happened?
Did someone like step on it?
I think there was not just one event here. I feel like I think it started with one pin, and they realized something was wrong, and then they tried to fix it and fucked up another one, and then they got really mad over the course of fixing and ruining other pins.
Oh, my back.
This is
Oh
really
no,
gonna
the
save
body
my ass.
aches are starting again.
Oh no. They come in waves.
The wolves are coming for old Noel.
It's actually from a video. There's the video.
Oh my god. He looks horrified.
Was that supposed to be the living quarters?
It's Halloween version of
a coffin.
Look at his face.
computer building.
Isn't there like an r/hardware horror or something?
There's an r/everything.
Well, like specifically, it's for like terrible things that have happened to hardware. Like someone put a sticker on a original NES or Game Boy and then ripped it off, and it just like all of the adhesive stayed, kind of thing.
What would that be called? Like hardware horror?
Tech horrors.
Tech horror. There's the famous one.
My neck is going down.
There's the famous one where that's good. That's really good. Where
there's a tech support core.
Oh, that's not bad.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it.
No, there's one where someone had like an original Game & Watch signed by Shigeru Miyamoto, and then they did a like painstaking tutorial on how to remove ink from a device. And they eventually perfectly removed the signature because I think it was obviously fake, but it just even the idea of it is really just
that makes me feel something, and I don't like it.
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Oh, that's
Standard
a puffy
operating
battery.
procedure for suits, boss.
You're
We're
a
all bunch of
puppy
cowards.
I'm not
You're
sure
a
it's
cat.
right to fault a man for trying to.
Noel, post pictures of your lumps.
No, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Aaron,
I'm not
Aaron, you're not allowed to
weird
just ask that.
fantasies, sir.
I knew what I was doing.
That makes it worse.
Listen,
I
it was
think I'm
a
gonna go to
fucking totally acceptable double entendre. Come on, allow me this.
One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my
Okay, no,
research.
but I'm actually gonna go to bed because all of my stuff is dying and I'm tired.
What is your stuff?
Alright.
What do you mean?
Goodbye.
My laptop is dying.
My
My
research
phone
may
is
not quite
dying.
fall within legal.
Oh, okay. I thought
dying.
like your parts.
So I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence.
Oh no, my
However, having
I'm dying.
used as target practice can
My
have
head
a
is dying.
mistake.
My eyes are dying. My legs are dying.
My
Once I'd
back does
gathered my
hurt
wits.
though. Like I'm starting to get
Home
body
office
aches
can't
again,
know what's
and it's
happening
not
here.
fun.
Yo, dude, the other night I pinched a nerve in my back and my shit's been fucked.
No.
Oh
Got your best
fuck!
interests
That
in
happened
mind.
to me once.
Honest.
Are you like you should like
I
lay down on a
suppose it
rolling
can't
ball or
hurt.
something.
If I don't
You
get
have
that
to-
research back, my life
No,
is over
no.
regardless. We were
That's-
tasked with
I'm not
formulating
gonna
a
do
new
that. It's
and
not like my
improved
muscles or
dental gel.
anything. It's like a nerve that was pinched.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of
good
good
luck with
dental
that.
hygiene.
I'm so sorry
May I
for you.
continue?
Yeah, no, you just have to like let it heal. That's fine.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's
begins.
digestive
It
system,
fucking
we developed
comes in
an
waves.
additive
I'm
which
like
we
okay for
subsequently
a couple
discovered to be
minutes,
the most effective
and then I'm
appetite
fucked again.
suppressant ever.
What, your coconut gun? Or
What?
Not just any diet.
shoots and spurts?
The ultimate diet
I
toothpaste.
Aaron, please call Perplex something derogatory for me.
I don't even know what fucking direction he points in.
Wow, so derogatory.
No, I mean I'm saying I don't know how to be derogatory. I don't even know what.
Perplex, please call Aaron something derogatory for me.
Please do. I want to hear this.
Okay, no. I can only think of bad, like overly excessively, dumb things.
What, like honky or cracker?
No.
Canuck? Hoser?
No,
These were all
like
acceptable.
like actually offensive stuff.
Oh, okay. Gamer words.
No. I don't think you would actually be offended by those.
Oh, you mean things that I would actually be offended by?
Yeah.
Oh. All I can think of is just high tops. That's the only thing I can think of.
High tops?
Yeah.
What?
Are high tops offensive to you?
Nope. No, I was still trying to think of something to call you.
No, high
and all
tops are
that
pretty
comes to
nice.
mind are high tops. I don't even know where to go from there.
I'm very confused.
All right, Jacob, your turn.
Yeah, Jacob, call Noelle something derogatory.
Oh
Don't you
wow.
fucking dare.
Okay, monk girl.
That's not
I
derogatory.
mean, that's just true.
Yeah, I know.
We've already called her a balloon.
Yeah.
I did not call her
I
that.
have called her a balloon a few times.
Did you guys see what happened on Twitter today?
I was so
Oh, God.
Noelle was like, guess who got, sanctioned in a room for 4 days because they have the mumps, and I just replied
God, I did see that.
emote of a balloon.
I didn't even put the mumps on there. You just fucking put the balloon. I was like,
a
bitch.
balloon. And then,
The best part is it took me like a second to understand the context. I was like, oh.
and then I mean, I felt bad, but I was just like, it was in my head. I could not do it. It's like,
What's your Twitter handle?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it on stream.
That's fair. You just look at my
Wow, dude.
replies on Twitter. I'm at
That's
BigSimpleLive.
Yeah, I'll just text it to you. I'll just.
What do you mean text it to him? You
text
got
it.
you got
Discord it. I'm gonna Discord it.
Yeah,
no
we got,
wait, you got
we got
Noelle's phone
numbers.
number?
Yeah, dude.
What? I want phone numbers.
No, you just have my phone number.
I want phone numbers.
Yeah, dude, I got phone numbers.
Sorry, I don't text androids.
I have an Android.
No, I have the
I don't text androids.
Wow, dude, look at this.
I have a BlackBerry.
Very first picture you get of Noelle is a foot pic.
No, it's
Oh
not.
wow.
God.
I
mean,
knew
I'm
you
just
were
saying.
an e-girl.
What the fuck?
You looked at your profile picture on there yet?
Are you talking my shit about my boots?
You're wearing them. That's a foot pic.
I'm wearing boots..
Yeah, they're feet.
You know what?
Did you see the slippers in Discord?
Oh, my laptop died.
Those are legit. Where'd you get those slippers?
What slippers?
I've been staring at this man, looking inquisitively into my soul for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, I got them on Amazon.
Oh, I'm certain it could be.
How much were they?
That as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition.
Oh fuck, that's really good.
So like
40 Canuck
Let's
dollars.
focus for a moment.
Shut
shall
the
we?
fuck up.
Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Apazap Diet toothpaste in and of itself.
He did it. He did it.
Here you go. For
So
your
Troy, you're
troubles,
gonna give me a
Noel,
follow?
have a follow. Have
You
a
better
follow
fucking follow me.
for your troubles. As
Thank
soon as your
you.
mums are gone, I'll unfollow you.
Wow.
No,
Your
not really.
pinned tweet is
I
just a
literally
smiley
never
face.
go on Twitter, so I don't think it matters to me. I'll follow
His name
anybody.
is Barry. I mean, cookies? Fuck. I'm over here doxing people.
Okay, Rambo.
I'm still waiting on this derogatory.
Anyway, I'm gonna... Yeah.
Okay,
what-
Miss Rambo.
Anyway.
Nice, is it not? Came
You
up
said
with
Rambo?
that myself. It's a
I
shame
mean, I
our
wasn't gonna say your actual last name on stream.
befuddled as my co-workers
Sorry.
here.
Just something close enough.
Yeah, that's
Hours
true.
ago,
That
a group
works.
of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed
Oh,
our research
yeah,
subjects, the
my-
raptidons.
I think my
those
Instagram, my
cretins get their hands
Instagram,
on
my
my
Twitter's just pictures of me and
Bell
memes
need not kill me.
and friends.
True.
But what about meme friends?
Do you want I should handle your Raptidon problem?
Yes, but don't kill them
sorry,
other
what?
it's avoidable.
I just liked the way it phrased that. It was just like needlessly like I could hear him saying it. I have never even heard my character, but I could hear him say, "You want me should solve your Raptidon problem."
The lab's
Raptidon.
entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't
Yo,
just
did you guys hear
follow
that
the
My
road.
Chemical
You'll pass
Romance
by
got
the
back
town's
together?
Yeah, I want to see
I didn't know they broke
Jameson.
up.
He's in the old lab.
That's the epitome of like everything Jacob has ever said.
My protege.
I don't
I
know.
sent him to retrieve some
No, you gotta add a.
volunteers.
They existed before I was even born, Aaron. Sorry, Jacob. I don't know when your birthday is.
And at some point in there,
Me
I
either.
say, I mean.
Yeah, I mean something the Holocaust.
Excuse me, sir. It is something atom bomb.
Yeah.
So was Tupop your last name?
No.
It's a
That
shame.
would surely lighten the weight on my
I
conscience.
mean, that would be very
as I'm
fun.
held to
but
account
it's
for the
not.
well-being of every scientist.
So I'm not sure,
Many have been lost.
but I think this quest is
Many
about
black
toothpaste.
marks against my
I'm
name.
really fucking lost, to be
Far
honest.
too much paperwork.
Yo, that's pretty legitness.
Yeah, that's legitness.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for
Did I?
callousness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that their
What
constant
time is
complaining can begin to wear.
I thought
They
you were
refuse
leaving,
to see
Noah.
the
I was
opportunity
leaving.
afforded us here.
What happened to
And
that?
Infuriating.
I don't know.
The thing about coconut.
I forgot
Oh,
what we
yeah.
were talking about, and then I was caught into the conversation.
Oh yeah. Call Jacob something derogatory.
Yeah, do it.
Me?
Yeah.
This Crane guy
I
Yeah, you.
about his research
Don't
than
think I
his own
can.
people.
This should
Yeah,
be very
you, do
easy.
it.
I don't know any derogatory term. Sorry.
That's a lie.
I don't believe that.
I also don't believe that.
I don't call people things.
Ah, outlaws, I
Shit,
assume.
give
Not
it
to their
noise.
Do me a
face.
favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make
don't
it
know.
quick.
Just
I'm
let it all
thinking.
out.
No, I don't
Let
know.
all of the hatred spew
Oh, you are
out
with the
upon
outlaws?
Jacob.
Who
I
are
don't
you
have
then?
hatred.
I don't believe that either.
Everyone has hatred. for
I
Jacob.
hear I'm gonna fly to fucking Sanctimont and slit your throat on a daily basis from you all. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna fucking shove my slipper so down your throat, and you fucking
So down
fart
your throat.
oohs for weeks.
Okay, you know, it's different when you talk about beating someone up.
Good luck.
And then, like...
Balloons squeak furiously.
You're a fucking balloon. What the fuck?
There it is.
Oh, that's.
Did you just call me a weeb?
Yeah, I called you a fucking weeb.
I realized.
What the fuck?
I realized today,
we have like a
What?
we have a
hive mind
person that follows both of us.
Wait,
or no. No.
What does it look like? I'm preparing.
Sorry, Twitter is strange. It threw me for a loop. I thought we both had the same person following us that was not connected to the stream.
Why?
But it's not true.
I suppose I could.
That's not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what?
I was like, that's fucking weird.
Yes, well.
Oh, so my phone was on 1%.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you're leaving.
I left schematics in our storage facility.
Either you're leaving
As far
or
as I know,
you're
the security
calling
commander hasn't
Jacob
found them
something
yet. I
derogatory.
admit I'd feel better when they returned to me.
Jacob, you're a punk ass bitch. There you go.
Wow.
I will accept this.
I found an advanced pistol when we
Oh,
moved
no.
here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it
That's
to
all I
output
can come up
superheated
with.
air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides.
Alright, goodbye, Noel.
Alright, goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.
I perished now. Oh, Ghost just got here.
What? I just like woke up.
Oh, I'm about to go to bed. Good night.
Have fun. Don't get shanked.
I already have the mumps. That's probably worst.
Oh, you're not in fucking.
Probably.
You're not in
Say,
East Los
you
anymore,
wouldn't
so you're
happen
fine.
to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
Where's Ghost? Is
South
Ghost
Central.
calling us from the back of a van as
I
his
forgot.
like one call for safety?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Goodbye.
One Piece? One Piece? Let me tell you about One Piece.
What are you doing, Ghost?
I'm in bed.
I was gonna say you're like in a closet on your phone or something.
You're a towel. I mean,
You're
I mean, okay. Okay.
He heard
So-
that derogatory names were being said, and he was like, "I gotta get in on that."
Oh, don't. Yeah.
What
Okay,
words were...
Ghost, call Aaron something derogatory.
He's like, I know this.
You fucking...
Solid,
Bullcrap.
solid. Good start.
You freaking PP bottle.
What am I?
You're a PP bottle.
A pinky bottle.
No, a PP.
A PP bottle. Yeah, that's solid.
A PP bottle.
That's one down.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
Good.
And I have candy.
Yeah. Now you have a lot of it.
Yeah.
Do you know why I had to punish you?
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck my glasses.
I'm a PP bottle. Well, shit. That hurts, you know?
Fucking got him. Oh.
He did a little front flip. Ba ba da ba ba.
Bye bye.
Shaving haircut.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I don't know who sneezed, to be honest.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Think we'll find any freakish experiments locked away in there?
What's going on, guys? PP Bottle here. Coming at you live with another gameplay commentary.
What is up, gamers?
Today we're gonna play Minecraft Part 72.
Remember how we all gave a shit about Hong Kong, but then they announced Overwatch 2 and we all went fucking crazy?
I can't escape.
What's a Hong Kong? All I know
You
about
can't
is
escape it.
Diablo
It's
4.
true.
I feel like Overwatch 2 was met with nothing but dissent and cynicism. However, Diablo 4 was very much just like, wait guys, hold on. Just hold on, they said something. They said something cool. Oh my god.
Did you see their apology?
Yeah.
Quote, apology?
Yeah.
You know, the one where they don't really bring up what they're apologizing for or what happened.
No, I just heard that they actually gave him the money, and then it's the only thing I've really heard about them doing any retribution.
They did two different apologies. One
get into that vent shaft.
to their Chinese forums, and then today they did a quote-unquote apology on stream, like with the owner. And the dude's like, we set ourselves to a high standard, and something happened this last month that proved we weren't doing that. So I'd like to say that I'm sorry about that, and I take all accountability. And everyone was like, yeah!
Yeah, he said, sorry, I can play my game in peace.
I can play Hearthstone again.
Actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it was just swept under the rug so fast, within 10 seconds.
That's just internet culture, though.
It's true.
It's just crazy, though. Like, with the amount of shit that happened.
Something going on.
It reminds me of that South Park episode where the BP oil company just put that fucking...
I have seen that image so many times about this.
The fucking owner being naked.
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
He's like petting a baby seal. We're sorry.
Yeah, no, that pretty much sums up just like big corporation on the internet for sure.
And people fucking fall for it.
It is astounding to me, however, that they managed to put out a trailer for Diablo 4 that actually made people stop and like, well, it actually looks pretty good.
Look at that.
Like,
So do
fuck
people
off.
just forget what a disaster Diablo 3 was?
Well, it's no, but like, you know, people are like, well, but if it's good, I'm like, I don't even fucking care if it's good at this point.
Like, yeah, fucking.
I've never liked Diablo games, so I don't care.
I like Diablo games, and just like, you know, like there are other Diablo-like games that I can play that don't come from Blizzard, where there isn't some kind of weird moral compromise, like fucking auction houses where I can buy items for real money. Fuck right the fuck off.
Yo,
I got rid of that like a month after the game came out.
Freaking.
It wasn't a month; it was a year.
Oh.
Activision got out of this pretty scot-free though, huh? They left at the right time.
Shocking how scot-free they did this.
They like left at the perfect time.
Oh no!
It's kind of creepy. Maybe Activision is owned by Tencent.
I mean, probably partially.
Blizzard
I assume
is the
Tencent
fall
owns
guy.
Part of like literally everything. Honestly.
Activision's the fall guy, or Blizzard is the fall guy for Activision. Tencent is playing four-dimensional chess with gamers.
I mean, they have been for years, yeah. They're just finally branching out of
Tencent's
China.
like the Disney of random multinational corporations.
Except I don't even think they're as evil as Disney, to be honest.
Tencent.
So I've been hearing conflicting things about that, because I've been hearing that apparently they do not get along with the Chinese government.
Makes sense.
I mean, so I guess like the most recent like sort of evil thing that I can think of that Disney had done was just like the father asking if Spider-Man could be on his son's gravestone, and then being like,
yeah, that
nah, fuck you. We won't stand for Spider-Man being on a gravestone.
That was just unnecessary.
Like, they could have just not responded completely.
And then they pissed on the gravestone.
Hey,
But, like, they might as well have, honestly.
over here. Oh, good. You're not shooting.
Because, like,
Disney
their justification for it was
It's
so
been a bit of a day,
backhanded
so
with the
I'll get to the
freaking, you know,
Yes,
Walt Disney
I have
having
Crane's research. No,
5
I'm not
trillion
giving it back.
different
Sorry to
monuments of
disappoint
their creation on his, and then them being like,
I
well, we
suppose
just
it
don't
does
want
not
it
matter.
associated with death.
Either Crane
I think that's
or
what
you are
Disney
some
does. Have you
scavenger
you
come
know
to
what
rob me in my moment
Disney
of
does whenever
weakness.
someone gets injured in their
Let's make a deal.
parks?
I'd like to
Well, that's
go
what
on
I'm saying.
They
like,
get
Fox
them
is
out of
just-
there
like to make some money?
immediately.
Help me get
Fox
out
is
of
just
here,
saying,
and I will
you know,
pay you for
don't
your
think
trouble.
they're really evil, but which I could probably agree with mostly. They just do like a lot of shitty things.
You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth
Where
your
in the
while.
grand scheme of things, it's like whatever, mostly, but still leaves a bad taste in your
The
mouth.
first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door.
It's like you go to a
Then I'd need you to
5-star
clear me a
restaurant
path out
and
of
they
here.
burn your burger.
There are two
You're
ways
just like,
out.
well,
The quickest is through the front door.
Motherfucker.
But
Well, we
Cleo's
burnt this
security's
one guy's
bottled up in
burger,
there.
so we figured
If you
everyone
don't
has
wanna
to get a
shoot
burnt
them,
burger.
I suppose you could talk to them.
Or it's
and then
just-
you're like,
The other
can I
way
get
out's
another
through the loading
burger?
bay.
And then they're like,
But you'd have to clear out the
no,
back
we don't
for
want to
me.
associate the restaurant
Then
with
I could
bad
just slip
food,
out the back,
so we
sight
won't
unseen.
acknowledge that we burnt that burger.
Because Crane is a tool.
Is BlizzCon still
Because
doing
no
their
good
Q&A?
deed goes unrewarded.
Or did they
Because
already
doing
do
me
it?
a good turn
That was
is
today.
the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick.
How long do you think it will take for Chick-fil-A to be out
We
of
are
the
all of
clear
us trapped.
or out of the
You,
rough?
me, the
Never,
scientists.
because it's actually been years and
This
people
is
haven't
not a
forgotten.
colony. It is a slave camp.
If people forget within a
Yes.
month,
We
that's
raided
when
the
they're gonna
lab,
forget.
shot some
People
guards,
haven't forgotten over a year. Everyone
killed a
remembers.
few scientists in the crossfire, but it was
Fair
all for a
enough.
higher cause.
Oh, Discord decided to kick me out.
Goodbye.
They heard what
All
I was
wars
talking
have
about.
casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy.
What was your question,
Better to
was
die
the
than
question
live
you're
in a
asking?
state of slavery.
So,
I
how
prefer
about
freedom
them
fighter,
Jets?
but I will not quibble over semantics.
Yeah.
How about them Raptors?
Come on now. Do you want to be
Raptidons.
dull,
They won.
servile like everyone else?
Yo, Raptors, did you hear? Did you hear they won?
Yo, the Raptors, they won.
Did you hear though?
I'm scared of dinosaurs.
Yo, the Raptors won.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all
I don't
day.
know if I'm supposed to be
Thank you.
helping this person.
I'm in
I
your
don't really like them, but I don't like the other guy either.
Just shoot everyone in the face.
On my honor.
I'm trying not to
You
do
will be
that.
well rewarded.
I mean, they got sick
Apparently, like,
face scars, so like you might as well help them.
it's apparently like
your
a
time.
popular, not a popular way to play.
I
but like
am,
one of the
to my
alternative ways to
chagrin,
play.
not going anywhere.
It's like there's like a legit kind of response to you being a complete murderer.
You know what? I like that.
That's pretty legit.
They know.
Well, she can take a hit. Anyway.
Pretty lol XD. Am I right, my boy?
Haha, Spork of Doom, am I right?
Ho ho ho, roar.
Pancakes.
Jesus, this got out of hand very quickly.
Never imagined I'd say this, boss.
I mean, to be fair,
deserves
majority of people, when they're playing one of these games, they're just going to have a game where they just say, fuck it, I'm just going to murder everyone.
I just picked up a Vortex Mace.
It sends people to another dimension.
Look at my character, Ghost.
No,
Look at them.
I don't want.
Look at the character.
Look at me.
Do it. Do it now.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
You little piece of shit.
I've never
Oh, that's
bothered
hilarious.
to look up what the context of that clip is.
Look at me. I'm the moon man now.
Alright.
During the fucking BlizzCon, like while we were playing Overwatch 2 at BlizzCon, fucking Lucy, I was like, you can't let a bunch of politicians tell you what to do.
Oh my god.
Fucking irony.
What, are they also gonna have a Pooh Bear skin?
Oof. Honestly, would do very well for them.
I mean, no, because then that game would get banned in China.
Well, you make it North America exclusive. But if they do it and then it's like, haha, see, we're cool. Hello, fellow kids. You know. Oh, this armor combo here is so good. I kind of want to do it.
Yo, I still need to try out Breakpoint.
I've heard that name. I'm not sure what it is.
Ghost Recon? It's the newest Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon's sick. Not the new ones, but Advanced Warfighter was fucking awesome.
Have you tried out Breakpoint yet, or seen anything on it?
I mean, I played Wildlands, and Breakpoints is like version 1.5 of that, so not really interested.
Wasn't Wildlands that one that had like that really fake gameplay trailer for it?
Probably.
Oh, you mean with the fucking game chatter? Oh man, you guys are gonna love what I just found.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Like, I remember that one was particularly like, nobody is going to talk like this.
Woo! Yeah! Oh man, Chelsea, good job.
I don't know, like.
Sorry guys, I can't fight this boss because I'm planning on playing with Jason later.
Well, they were using like actual call-outs of like actual military call-outs and shit, which was.
So on my sixer, on my 6er 9er.
Which I feel like
Chelsea.
I feel like there is a demographic of people who play Ubisoft games that is sort of like a ex-military sort of aesthetic that probably like
Arma.
that probably like appease to.
Or Counter-Strike.
I feel like you could probably play Siege legitimately like that, but don't.
I just think when I
like
played
obviously
Wildlands, it was literally just scan everyone with a drone, go in, kill everyone with a single headshot, go out, and then do that over and over and over and over again.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever actually played this.
I definitely played like the older ones on PlayStation 2 and stuff. Where they were just like, they were the stealth games.
I remember my dad did have one, and it was the one where they had like that very, very early, like, take a picture of yourself thing, and then it goes on the character.
I'm thinking of Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah. Still Tom Clancy, but different scene.
That was either Rainbow Six 1 or 2.
I feel like there's now been more Tom Clancy games made after he's dead than there were when he was alive.
Well, no, they've just like kept the series ongoing.
I know, it's just a little bit.
I missed it. What's funny?
In the Discord.
Still those slippers I'm looking at. That's some seriously impressive deepfake you're doing there.
I assume that's the game I was talking about.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Tell me why I could see that second one actually being Jacob though.
I mean, you can.
Ooh.
The hair's not right.
I mean, I can't tell what the hair is at all. So
his fucking baby face is so real.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That is disturbing.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
you know
God.
what game recently has been doing that?
Which one?
In NBA.
I remember seeing they were doing that.
It's beautiful, the things that happen.
You know what game?
Really gorgeous.
You know what game was doing it?
Oh no.
The last WWE 2K game. I don't know if the current one does it, but
this man's face just melted down as a single slab.
Ooh, God!
I'm a bubblegum warrior. I'm off to go fucking kill some punks.
Oh, that's
yeah.
bad.
That's a pretty sick suit, though.
I like it.
Have you guys seen some of the glitches from the last WWE game?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
amazing.
I'm over encumbered again.
I mean, the new WWE game is like a solid PlayStation 1 game.
I think I've actually legitimately seen like screen caps from.
I think the last good ones were the ones that were called SmackDown versus Raw, but then they rebranded it to 2K and been bad since then. I remember SmackDown versus Raw 2007 came out, and I was like, you can actually see the sweat on their bodies. It's so real.
You turned into fucking one of the wrestlers. It's so real.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing still? Oh, it's this stupid woman.
I think 2007 was like.
Yeah, this is the screenshot. This is the screenshot that I saw, and I was like,
it's so real.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It actually doesn't.
Early.
What?
Mid 360 PS3 days.
I mean, it honestly doesn't look terrible.
No,
I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying that was like this. Oh, it's real.
Yeah.
I was so fucking perturbed by what just happened. Someone bought the Get Swifty sound effect. I'm like, no, it's getting acclaimed. And I forgot that I did that. I thought it was a song request.
That's what you get.
Who did that,
There was
by the way?
someone was showing like pictures of what the Rock looks like in the new one, and it's like, Jesus, that's not even a person.
When did Chris Benoit do his thing?
2007.
June 24th. When did SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 come out?
It would have been around October, November.
Yeah, November 10th. Oh, that's gotta suck.
It was Noel. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know, it came out
Noel?
in 2006.
Yeah, it comes out a year before. And I had 2008, and he's not in that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, they have.
Hey, this is my first hack. I get to hack something.
Did you hear the story? Like what happened during SmackDown vs. Raw? Not SmackDown, when Chris Benoit like killed himself and his family.
Yeah, I've heard.
No, like the day it happened. Like
Yeah, that he called.
the show was happening.
Yeah, he was supposed to be part of the tournament, and he got.
Yeah, so
he was
instead,
called in
like
sick.
last minute, they did a memorial.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they did the memorial before knowing what he did.
Yeah, it was like
And they found out in the middle of the memorial, like what happened. And fucking the owner, fucking what's his name?
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, Vince McMahon was like, yeah, if I could do that again, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything.
No, that's like.
What do you mean,
You must
sir?
think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright
bad
friendly
time.
with the outlaw leader.
I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I just think I just dropped out
I gotta
for a
believe
second.
that all we done will mean something to the company. To Doc Crane.
Yo,
That
shout out
effort
to
will make
Guy
up for
Fieri
mistakes.
for signing a hat that says Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass.
He has fully embraced being a meme.
I've worked
That's
for
good.
Auntie Cleo 18 years.
Yeah.
Done my best for them. Always
To enjoy
expected
himself.
they'd do right by us in turn.
Have I doomed any other
reckon I don't
colonies
see any better solution.
since Edgewater? No.
Fine, damn it. We'll
I think
pull
I'm
out.
dooming these guys though.
Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
Oh no. Oh.
I should probably use some of these consumables. I collect all of them, but I use none of them.
Don't you know it's RPG rules? You get as many consumables as you use, you save them till you need them, and then the game ends.
That's true. Oh shit, yeah, it sounds like they're fucking fighting. Oh no. I doomed them.
Carry on.
I think they're dead.
They're dead.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Just looking at things.
The fuck was that?
Green Man Gaming, free game giveaway with code free game.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Domesdale Dimmadome. Did you see that someone wearing that costume? Someone went as Doug Dimmadome, and their hat fucking extends to the heavens. It's really good.
Sounds pretty good.
I mean, no one knows what I'm talking about, do they?
I do know who Doug Dimmadome is, motherfucker.
He's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Dougdale Dimmadome.
Dimmadad. Dimmadaddy.
You found my dimmer son. I don't care if he says it or not. That is now my headcanon that he says that.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing every button and things are happening.
Sounds like a video game.
This is quite the fucking quest. I thought I was gonna finish it pretty quickly, but no. Staying even in variance and sample seems to be an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smelled bad on the outside. Now they're all cut open. Everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day after I finish. Wait a sec, there's some kind of commotion going on at all. An alarm, oh my god. Must be another damn security guard. System check, let me see what's going on. Dead. They're dead now. They died. That's the end of that. There you go, down. I helped the outlaw escape, but I left with her out. The out. What is what?
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadad. Yeah, do I own Lego Batman?
There's still people to kill, it seems.
That seems like a very simple thing.
I'm going to look.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, I do. From fucking. I guess I'll get tier 3.
Wow.
Everything else was out of stock.
That's like such a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Here, you can have the bronze medal.
Here's the third in a series that no one gave a shit to begin with.
Apparently that game specifically like killed off any interest the developers or the publishers.
Heard Tier was actually like decent.
Really?
Yeah. Heard it was a
Heard
decent
some
fucking co-op game.
Oh,
heard
shit,
some not
dude.
great things about
Games. Video games.
Games.
I also
Video
put
games.
all the raps to sleep with some fancy stealth. What? You didn't take every opportunity to murder kill everything in this game? Walking limp? Shit.
Yo, I got vouchers for 8% off Red Dead Redemption 2, 10% off Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and 50% off OuterWorlds.
I paid exactly $1 for a month of Xbox Game Pass. So I'm playing this game for $1. Inferno Scythe? Excuse me, what the fuck is an Inferno Scythe? Sounds pretty
but
good.
I want one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look at this.
So I have for the hot.
That's why your family doesn't love you.
There are plenty of reasons for that.
Well.
Yo, Vox, did you watch the pilot for Has Been Hotel?
I didn't.
Oh, it's really good.
I got caught up in the hate tornado on Twitter. It's like, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Of what?
For Has Been Hotel, like just everyone kind of shitting on this one person for this reason or that reason. It was really weird.
I haven't seen any of that.
Really? How could you avoid it?
Really shitting on.
The main like artist or something, I guess director, basically does like weird pedophile OC comics.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is it Shadman?
It's not Shadman. He's not the only guy. There's more than one Jacob.
I
Listen.
don't know. I think he's the only one.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door.
Have you released the Outlaw Ringleader yet? No. Is it?
Didn't the guy who made, or the same people make Has Been Hotel, didn't they have enough for a pilot for something too?
Oh, here we go. I had to go to the Gamer Ghazi subreddit.
Wait, I haven't dealt with the Raptors?
That seems like not a fun
I have
subreddit.
got nothing but time. No one asks why anymore. The
I'm talking to her
establishment
now.
tells us
No,
to
yeah, I
live here,
figured.
Work there. Eat that, drink this. All our choices are made for us, so we forget we ever had a choice.
Choices,
I
your
am
choices
doing this
matter,
because I
Cassandra.
can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and
Only hers, though.
profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound. Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Now I'm gonna need you to turn over the research. Yeah, alright. Man, I did not complete a lot of stuff there. I'm not happy with how I handled that quest.
Alright. I think it's bedtime for me.
Wait.
Waiting.
Yeah, sorry, I got nothing.
Alrighty. I mean, it's 2 in the morning.
That it is. That, yep.
In all places around the world, it is 2 in the morning, yeah.
All of them.
All of the places.
Every single one.
Every single one?
Yep. I mean, 3 out of 4 people can't be wrong.
I have a scythe.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This is Deacon for me.
I think I'm going to bed pretty soon too. I'm tired. I'm enjoying this game though. It's fucking real good.
Go to bed and watch Shark Tank because I feel like garbage. I'm probably getting sick.
Wow. Maybe you got the mumps.
I probably got the mumps.
God damn it, Noel.
Did you guys get vaccinated for months?
Probably, yeah.
I assume so. My parents aren't total garbage. That seemed really... I was just shitting on my parents for somehow. And then also just shitting on everyone else. I'll stop now. Oh, finally. I don't even know what the new perks are gonna be. Ooh, science weapon damage. Nice. Seems like better Fallout.
People who made Fallout in Vegas.
Killed all their guys and put the rats to sleep. Also ended up not stealing any research materials. There were plans for like a really decent weapon someone was working on. I want to make sure I do that.
So this whole controversy thing that I just looked over is literally someone taking everything out of context because they want to take it out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this person said, this person's wearing blackface while they're wearing a mud mask.
Sounds about right.
There's the schematics. It's been said a lot, but it really does look and feel a lot like FO4. I mean, yes and no. It look, yes, but I think solely because it like dares to have some saturation.
I just wish the game had more video options.
Here we go.
Because the chromatic aberration bugs me. And the anti-aliasing is like makes things blurry. But that's
yeah. So no, solid. Where does all this meat go? Oh, there it is. Can I eat some of it?
Where does all this meat?
Shut up. You know what? Just add this shit to junk. Add everything to junk. Tired of carrying it all. Purple berry punch candy. Carbonates. I just don't like using consumables. It's just like I don't know when am I supposed to use this shit? Oh, there's actually like quick buttons for this stuff. I did not know that. Oops. Oh, this is junk. I probably should sell that stuff. There we go. Now I look like a complete and total gamer word.
I mean, the moon head was already kind of getting.
Goodbye, Moon
Shut the fuck
Man.
up about Moon Man.
Solid.
You guys just unironically did a fucking Rick and Morty reference.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't you feel bad?
Oh god.
I am now fucking living, just loving your fucking malice,
love
your
it.
hate.
My neck has disappeared into my shoulders.
I love it. You slut.
Hey, Marty, I'm a Pickle Rick. Aha, Marty.
Szechuan sauce. Hey.
Squash me a Sammy.
Oh, I can feel you dying inside. It's wonderful.
Hey, the new Humble Monthly is out.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Although I really was trying to avoid owning Shemnu.
What do you mean?
Shemnu.
Oh, the new. Oh, that one finished. I see.
No, the one and two.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I just didn't. I don't want to feel obligated to play those games.
I don't.
Just play Yakuza.
They're already
honestly, yeah.
Like, it's literally the same creator, and they're much better games.
I need some ammo.
Man, I want to replay Yakuza Kiwami, but I also don't want to buy it again. Well,
it's in the next bundle.
Yeah, but I don't pay for Humble Monthly because I don't like the whole I don't know what I'm getting thing.
But you know you're getting that game.
Yeah, I know, but other things. I can buy Yakuza Kiwami for less than $12.
But I mean, even the other two games in the early are good. They're really good.
I have no interest in Soul Calibur, and I already own my time portion.
Give me those games.
No, you already pay for this shit. You already have them.
Yeah, give it to me.
Get out of here.
He needs all the video games.
Give it to me!
Get out of here.
Stupid bitch!
You're not my mom.
You're not my father or God.
You're not my dad, and you're not God. All my boys.
He's so tiny and so angry. I still don't get why people were super, like, get Shenmue 3.
Oh, why did I make it plasma? It was already shock. I'm fucking dumb. What?
Shenmue 3. I still don't get why people were so excited for it.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
Shit out of it. That is all.
I didn't hear you.
Everyone bandwagon the shit out of it.
Yeah, because those games are horrible.
Good night, Bucks. See you next game. See you, Walking Lib. Take it easy, yo.
Violent.
I need to buy some ammo somewhere. I think this is a good place to stop.